I don't think that it has any bearing on what kind of president that she might be.
Whatever the motives are, they maintain their marriage.
It is fair game because it's common knowledge, everyone knows about it, but whether or not he should talk about it, I think he should stick to the issues.
The Clintons have been an integral part of life here in Little Rock, Arkansas for decades. Ever since Bill Clinton was elected governor of the state, Hillary Clinton became First Lady, and that's when she entered the national spotlight. And it was back then that news first surfaced of Bill Clinton's infidelities.
Arkansas Governor William Clinton last night charged Republicans have been spreading untrue stories that he has had extramarital affairs.
Through it all, Hillary Clinton stood by her man. Her critics say she did so for political expediency. Others accuse her of discrediting the women and their stories, which in some cases were true. Decades later, Donald Trump's put it all back in the spotlight.
How do you think you did tonight?
I thought it was great. I mean, I got everything I wanted to say. I got it out, other than the transgressions of Bill.
Now there's been a Trump U-turn. His opponents had already said he was a hypocrite, given that Mr. Trump's been accused of adultery. But some female voters in his own party were also turned off by this sort of attack.
In the South, well, this is the Bible Belt, and I would say it's part of our culture that marriage is sacred, and we probably have as much divorce as other places, but there's still that part of us that says you should stand by your marriage partner. A woman should stand by her man.
I do think she has to take responsibility for her response to those incidents. I can't look at another person and say what are their motives, but I think we can look for patterns of what they do that indicate what the motives would be and how they might act in a crisis. And political gain is a big thorn. But still, I don't know how any of us could totally judge that because we don't have all the facts.
I see that as just one more aspect of things that he's done that make me not proud of him as my party's presidential candidate.
And so for voters who are undecided, perhaps talk of infidelities and the past is just a distraction. But what about people who are backing Donald Trump here?
I think that it's fair game if he wants to talk about it. Now, the issue is Hillary Clinton is running for president, so Donald Trump should stick to why she's bad for our country and why he is the right choice.
Does that mean it's okay if Hillary Clinton wants to attack Donald Trump on his infidelities?
If Donald Trump can do it, then she can do it as well. But if I were either of them, my goal would be to show the American people what I want to do for our country.
For many here, the focus needs to stay on policies. But this election has been all about the cult of personality. So staying on that message could be a tough one.